Sometimes I like to show my face, and today is one of those days. I'm doing a flip through of this book. It is Romantasy by Veronica Kolinska. Let me tell you a little story about how I ended up buying this book. I didn't even know this book was out. I didn't know. I think it came out in June the 24th. Anyway, when I was in Walmart, I strolled over near the books, peeped at the coloring books, and I saw this. And I said, where did this come from? Of course, I flipped through it to see if it was something that I wanted to purchase. And yes, of course, because here I am filming a flip through of it. Here is the Mythographic Romantasy Coloring Book. You know, I am a mythographic collector, somewhat of a collector, which means that sometimes I buy mythographic coloring books. I have like a little collection going on. But you know what? I do not buy every mythographic book that comes out because why? Well, I don't always like every mythographic book that comes out. So today I have the Mythographic Romantasy, and it is illustrated by Veronica Kolinska. And it says it is an artist coloring book of fantasy romance. Let's take a look on the back of the book to see what this book is all about. Get swept up in the pages of fantastical romance. Unlock the gates to enchanted realms where dreams and destinies entwine. Mythographic color and discover. Romantasy is an ornate ode to love lost, love found, and love that conquers all. Open secret keeping lockets. Feel the power of dragons' fire and brandish mystical swords in this heart pounding coloring adventure. Discover dashing knights, life changing magic, and enigmatic, I can't say that word, tales where love ignites in more than 45 illustrated scenes of epic devotion. Transform your wildest romantasies into beautifully adorned works of art. Explore short, sweeping love stories with splashes of prismatic color. Bring fire and passion to these pages with colored pencils, gel pens, and even watercolor. And this is by Weronika Walinska. She is a Polish illustrator and designer based in Amsterdam, the Netherlands. Let's take a look inside of the Mythographic Romantasy by Veronica Kolinska. As always, here is the title page or the cover page. This is similar. Normally what I do in these books is I test out my media that I want to use on a page. This is my test page. But you know, you can use it and color it like the cover or however you like. All right. I just tend to use it as a test page. So let's take a look. I'm not going to say anything else. I'm just going to flip and then I'll show you some of my favorite pages and then I'll let you know what I think at the end. That is it for Mythographic Romantasy. Let me know what you think about this coloring book. I think it's a decent coloring book because I can tell what is what on each illustration. Sometimes with some illustrators, it's hard to tell what's going on the page, and I do not know where to start. And when I run into things like that, I tend to not want to color the page at all. But with this coloring book, I pretty much can tell what's going on and I don't feel overwhelmed. That's it. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to drop them in the comment section below. Until next time, keep calm and keep coloring. Bye.